Time out. 'Cause
Many people know them as the Jumpout Boys in their city.
Give me something now. Give me an air horn. Give me an air horn. Give me an air horn. I don't. Yeah. Kind of weird. All right. I'm on 3 times, and tonight on the can't even talk. I can't talk. Take a sip from my sipper. I feel that I sound weird. I really feel that I feel that I sound weird. And now I know why. So what's going on, everybody? What's up, Jumpout Guys? How's everybody doing? Ramid's up in here. Kado's up in here. This guy told me not to get a yays. I know. That's right. What are we talking about tonight? I'm about to show you. This is what we're talking about this evening. Pop out the chat real quick. Bring the chat up. Then we can get to it. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me know. Damn, there we are. There you guys are. Love is in the building. Ramid's in the building. Kado's in the building. All right, so we got a beautiful show for you this evening. I just need to fix one thing. I hear myself 3 different times in this. Yeah, let me turn this off. I need to turn it. I don't know how it was set before, but if I see that, you hear that? Yeah. I'm just gonna turn it off. This is crazy, but we're gonna make it. Yeah. You know what? Let's pump up the energy. You already know it's Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Just after, a touch after. We got the. Come on, I don't know. We got the.
Many people know them as the Jumpout Boys in their city.
That's right. The Jumpout Guys are in the chat. The phone line is active, actually. Usually I do that. We get on charge there. I already have it prepped for you this evening. 313-825-5557. I mean, what can you do? Take sips from the sipper. Blip, blip, blip from the blipper. Let me remind you. Look, this is our show. July 27th, 2023. Let me recheck, make sure that's the right date. Because, man, these days are blurring. They're blurring together each and every day. All right? And I'll have you know that, yes, we will be talking about, we don't know who this guy is pointing front, because I know many of us don't know who he is. We know that's an alien. We see old Mitch McConnell. He stalled out the other day. We're going to talk about that. Let's give him applause. Uh-oh, guess who jumped in? Good evening, Flash. Back. All right, so yeah. You see, we're gonna talk about Netflix movies. They cloned Tyrone, right? We're gonna talk about Oscar De La Hoya has a new documentary out on HBO Max HBO. We're gonna talk about it. Let me get into it. Tonight on the We episodes. It's me, We episodes. I Mo 3 times. We'll discuss the ex-Pentagon officer, David Grusch, who's a whistleblower and who says that the U.S. has found non-human pilots. He said all of this during a UFO hearing. We're next going to talk about, well, not next, but we'll talk about when we want to talk about it. We'll talk about the Netflix movie, Who Cloned Tyrone. That's for you, Ramid. We were going to talk about that last week. I really want to get into it. I've been waiting for that movie to come out. It came out, and I've watched it like 4 times, and I think I need to watch it 2 times. And before Ev Love comments on how I fall asleep with horror movies, I only fell asleep through it once, so I really watched it 3.5 times. I'm gonna watch it again. It was pretty good. It reminded me of some things, so we'll talk about that. Also, like I said, we'll talk about Oscar De La Hoya and his new release documentary entitled Golden Boy. All of that, plus we're gonna respin the block on Carlee Russell. You remember Carlee Russell? Carlee Russell, the black woman from Alabama that made headlines for faking her abduction earlier this month? Yeah, Carlee admitted to the hoax, but is she hiding something else? Is she? I need a sound effect for that.
The administrator!
I know. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk about Carlee. We'll talk about Mitch glitching. I know. Yeah, he froze the other night. I thought there was some Manchurian candidate, I can't even talk, Manchurian candidate type talk going. Anyway, I am going to get to the bottom of it with your help. Don't forget, the We episodes live is all about we coming together to share our opinions, advice, jokes, whatever's on your mind. You can do it by joining the Jumpout Guys. Let me hit the button for them, if I can find it.
Many people know them as the Jumpout Boys in their city.
The Jumpout Guys in their city. Or you can call our illustrious live line. I think that needs applause for it. That's right. I said the live line. 313-825-5557. Bam. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that. Oh, yeah. Don't forget, click that like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And, yeah, we're going to get into it. Aww. So, ladies and gentlemen, you may not know this, but I've missed you guys. It's been such a long time since we last seen each other. Like, for real, what's going on in the chat, really? Tell me real quick. Tell me some good things. I want to talk to somebody before I get started. I mean, y'all can call the call-in line. That's how I'm feeling this evening. I'm going to give you good shows this evening. Call me. Or if not, hit me up in the chat. We'll always chat up. Chat working. The chat dead right now? Let me see. I can't spell, guys. It's the chat. D. Is it D? Yeah. Kato said we ready. Are we? Oh, guys. I don't know. Do you want it now? Because I did. I made some new buttons today. I added a couple new buttons today as I'm looking away. I'm looking down at the board. Let's put one in. Let's just do one. How about this one? It's a little Bruce Lee. That might work. That might not.
Ever since I was a lowercase G, but now I'm the big G.
I put that in, and there's no reason to put that in, but I always have to use it. I use it because I like it, and the reason why I like it is because bitch, I'm from Cumberland. What am I doing here? I know what I'm doing. We're gonna get to the show, and first we're gonna talk about this gentleman in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. He's got his hand up, like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to tell you something. This man, his name is David Grusch. And I think we should get into it right now. So let me just tell you a couple things, all right? In June of 2023, David Grusch, that's the guy who's doing the thing with the hand in the corner, he's a United States Air Force officer and a former intelligence official, and he made a startling public statement. Now, we can go back a couple months because I was scouring the internet. As you guys know, that's what I do. I was on my YouTube. Subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. But yeah, I was on my YouTube and I came across an interview with David and some guy from Australia. And man, let me tell you what. This was posted, I believe, in March, April time frame. And David was saying the stuff that's popping up on the headlines this week. Basically, according to him, David Grusch, undisclosed sources revealed that the U.S. federal government is actively operating a covert UFO recovery program. Furthermore, he asserted that the government possesses non-human spacecraft, aka, Kiki's here. The government has the non-human spacecraft, aka the alien spaceships, and the remains of the dead pilots, aka they got aliens in there. They're trying to change the language right now. They're calling them UAPs or whatever, or unexplained aerial phenomenon. I can't believe I just Rain Man that in my head. That's exactly what a UAP stands for. And let's hear it from the man. Let's hear it. Let me maximize. Just hitting buttons that I shouldn't be.
Earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this?
As I've stated publicly already in my biologics.
Non-human biologics.
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program talked to that are currently still on the program.
Does this documentary evidence, is video, photos, eyewitness? How would
Documentation, I would have to talk to you in a second.
Yeah. He would have to talk to you in a skiff about it. Now, let me break down a couple things about this. Let me break some shit down for you. Let me break it down for you. First and foremost, there's some things to know about David Grusch. First of all, everybody's been calling him a whistleblower. Air Brazil. Do we get Brazil like this? I'm not gonna do that.
What you cheering?
We're cheering Brazil. What's good? Welcome to the show. Click like, subscribe. Boom, boom, booms. All right. Anyway, there's some things that you guys should know about David. Let me do something my admin did. We'll bring up some pictures of him. How about that? All right. So I got him in here. This is him. He's been testifying his ass off in Congress. Congressional testimony. So for number one, if you heard what he said when he's talking about that he has knowledge that the government has possession of alien bodies and alien spacecraft, you have to remember that he is testifying in front of Congress, which means he's under oath, which means if he's lying, then come on, jail time and a fine. Easy. That was an easy one, right, guys?
Hey, bitch, come here.
I mean it seriously.
That boy is good.
I am, right?
Mm-hmm. Good.
Now, yeah, we're not gonna say that second part because you know what I know. But that's what we know, right? So he's not gonna perjure. All right, obviously he can perjure himself, but he is testifying in front of Congress. I'm sure people have stepped in front of Congress and lied before. Let me keep it real. I don't think he's lying. Guys, let me hear the chat. What do you guys think about?
Hey, bitch.
That is terrible. I feel so good today, and I feel great today, and I'm hitting the wrong buttons, so you know I'm feeling extra fly, right? So that's all I'm saying. I'm getting. See, Brazil, I did that. You know what I mean? I did that for you because she's not lying. He ain't lying. He's not lying. He's not lying. But also, I'll let you know, he's also not a whistleblower. It's not like, hey, I found this information, I'm going to go in Congress and tell them I'm breaking this crazy story. And I think they're calling him whistleblower because it's the media, and the media is too lazy. And this is kind of closest thing that he's just actually giving out some information that we didn't know before, and they're just using the term whistleblower. But so that you know, this man had permission to go testify in front of Congress. So it's not like he's testifying, he's going to expect like a bullet in his head or something like that, right? Right? That's what it is. He's not a whistleblower, right? So that's another thing. Also, he was a high-ranking intelligence officer working at the Pentagon. Now, to be very crystal clear with you guys, I want to give you good information. We know he's not a whistleblower. We know that he's been asked to testify in front of Congress, and he requested that he testify in front of Congress. So it's not like he's stealing information and just boom, just coming up, breaking news like that. He was a high-ranking intelligence officer. He worked at the Pentagon, and during his time at the Pentagon, he came across people who are very reliable that said they seen this. So yes, this is secondhand information. I mean, it's a little bit more complex than that, but we're not getting too complex with this. We got alien spacecraft and we got alien bodies here, and there are bigger questions. But I also have to let you guys know that he does have a top secret SCI clearance, which is damn near the pinnacle of clearances to have. Like, you don't go too higher, but it's like you got a TS SCI and then it's God. Believe me, I know. You're just gonna have to trust me on that. All right, let your children sing. All right, so David Grusch, he seems like a reasonable person that is not lying, and he is making, I wouldn't say explosive claims, but if you think about it, guys, let's think about this. Welcome to the chat show. Calm waters, the fire in the background. Yo, let's think about this. Let's think about it. Right? We're going to get into this. So, I'm clapping for myself. Because, all right, we've been hearing stuff for a couple years now that the government is actually trying to let the American people in and the world in, that we understand that there is alien life that came from outside of this planet, traveled to this planet, and using technology that is beyond comparison to anything that we have on this earth. And these advanced people came, and we have not only the evidence of it, we have the body, and we got the body. We have the aircraft, and this is amazing because we know, guys, Roswell happened in what time? 1947. Like, Roswell was in 1947. I am not mathalicious like that, but it's like damn near, it's 80 years. It's over 80 years that the United States government have been keeping the American people in the dark. And that is not constitutional at all. It's not. And you want to know why? Because the news reported, and the news was complicit in keeping this story covered up, right? They said, oh no, it's weather balloons. These aren't space alien crafts. Look, old man McGriddle from South Dakota, you're crazy. I can name this guy Old Man McGriddle. His name's Old Man McGriddle. He actually saw what he believed to be an alien spaceship, or somebody else claimed to be abducted. All of their claims, ha ha ha, they got laughed out of town. People would get claim that they were abducted, and they would be given lie detector tests and come out of the lie detector test like, yo, they are telling the effing truth. They're not lying about any of the experiences that they're explaining to us having, i.e. being sucked up into a spaceship, being met by aliens, and being probed and whatnot, and then whatever. Like, for damn near 100 years, the government has been making the people feel stupid. But if you've been doing your YouTubes with this great internet that we have here, then you can search for some things, and you can see the beautiful art from the Renaissance and earlier, from caveman art, which depict pictures and images of what look like to be extraterrestrial beings. Ramid, I'm throwing that up there. You want to know why? Because that's Area 51. Area 51 is in Nevada, right? That's the Southwest. Did you know that most of the Southwest, and I'm not sure because this is me coming from personal experience. I was in the military and we were running PT, and I was stationed at a base in Arizona doing training, and we would run. And you can actually see areas marked off with, government type, like brownish, orange, terracotta colored tags, and marks area off. And I'm not sure, but when I was in Arizona, I think I was in area 36 or something like that. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that, but I was literally in an area. It had the sign that said area, blah, blah, blah. Wasn't 51, but hey. Could have there been some aliens and stuff there? Was it another crash site? Because, guys, I recently took a trip to Arizona a couple months ago with Love, and, one of our things that we did is we went up to those mountains, those beautiful mountains in Arizona, in pitch black midnight when everything was dark, and we saw those stars, and let me tell you something. Those shooting stars zipping by, it didn't seem to me to always necessarily be shooting stars. I do have the imagination for these things. I do have to give you that disclaimer, but I am telling you that what we know now is, let them know, Keeks. You hear this? Tell that child, you stay away from Area 51, Kiki. You stay away from Area 51. Don't go over there. But I say all this because it's not just the existence that we've been seeing this in media and film and everywhere. Stories and books of people talking about, advanced life forms with advanced technology, visiting the Earth and interacting with planets. Like, we've talked about this, but what are the implications? I'll tell you what, I just said, like 80 years since 47 was Roswell, like the first reported alien crash landing. We see Men in Black. And let me tell you something. They have the body, right? We were never too sure about the bodies. I've personally never been too sure about alien bodies, but if they have crashed, you would, alien craft that had crashed, you would think that bodies would exist. So I'll give you that. But what I never thought about was really, the alien bodies. I always thought about the craft, like what technology did we find? Because from after World War II till now, we have exploded technologically. We have exploded. And we went to the moon. The computers used to go to the moon were the size of a football field. Like, a server was the size of a refrigerator, and not our new fridges. Like one of those big Viking joints, And now we're down to these little chips. Do you know how much we've progressed in these last 80 years? Is that just a normal thing, or is it an effect of the Roswell landing, of studying these alien technologies? And this is what I was thinking about today. This is what I was thinking about today. Y'all crazy. Listen up, though. What are the most famous inventions the past 69 years have given us? So in the last 69 years, they got the alien technology, they started studying it, and then, hey, maybe they got a little musings. Like, hey, how do they do this? Or what's this? Figure out what this does. Let's talk about these things. And you can find it in Popular Mechanics. It's an article published in October 20th of 2022. Microwave oven. Is that a result of alien technology? I'm going to ask these for all of these. Are these all results of alien technology? Microwave 1954, 8 years after Roswell crashed. Did the aliens have some type of microwave technology? You guys know how microwaves work, right? It's sound. It's sound waves sent through your food at such a rapid pace that it moves all the liquid around in your food, superheating it up. I feel real scientific right now, guys. That's how I can explain it. That's how I can explain it. And we're talking about Raytheon, right? How about polio vaccine? 1955, everybody suffering from polio. It was an epidemic. Yeah, right word, right? Until Jonas Salk found a way to prevent polio. Could he have possibly got the polio vaccine from this alien body? Is it possible? Is it just me? You think am I getting too deep on this? Chat, let me know. Keep me checked up. Keep me checked up, chat. Seriously. Do you think? Possibly? Don't LOL the technology, Ramid. Don't LOL it. Come on, let's go. Hard drive. Look how big that computer is right there. This is a commercial space. This is not in somebody's house with a normal like 8-10 foot ceiling. Like they're in an office. That's at least 12 foot ceiling. And look how high it is up. There it is. I said it. 2,000 pound plus refrigerator size IBM 305 Ramac, which introduced magnetic storage disks. Were the aliens using some type of magnetic technology? Magnetic boosters. I love my sci-fi. Birth control pill. Is it possible that the birth control pill may have been derived from alien biological matter? Seriously? You're gonna laugh at my... Oh, wow. That's the... laugh. You think I'm really... Ev Love Love thinks I'm out of control. How about the jet airliner? Ev Love Love. Huh? I dare you to send me another laughing emoji. Jet airliner. That doesn't make sense. It's 1905. When did the Wright brothers invent air travel? Like 1902? You're saying that we went from that little pedal bike thing with the canvas and the balsa wood to jetliners? We're talking about guys that flew maybe 40 feet in 56 years. We went from that to 600 miles per hour? Yeah? Let me see more laughing emojis. I'm getting serious now. Both 3 times is serious. Integrated circuit. Are these looking alienish to you? Could this been a copy of something that they may have seen in the ship? Huh? What are y'all doing? What are you gonna do? Y'all acting control. Y'all are out of control. I have something like right here in my eyebrow. My beautiful eyebrows. The pacemaker. Seriously, I know I said birth control. Cordless tools. Communication satellite. Sketchpad program. Huh? Do you think maybe in the alien ship there is something that they can write on and use to communicate that may have been reverse engineered for our benefit? UAVs. That's right. Unmanned aerial vehicles. Like little remotes. Maybe on board there was like a little satellite. Maybe it had a little flying thing so it could, it says electric cars. I love it. I love it because you always, hold me accountable for shit that I'm saying, and you like to question everything that I'm saying, and sometimes it's frustrating, but I need that shit right now, and you can say conspiracy, but was it a conspiracy 80 years ago when somebody was saying, yo, I just saw an alien crash? I seen an alien in my backyard. And the government said, oh, hell no. No, it's not. You're crazy. People got sent to the mental institution over this. Meanwhile, the entire time, no one said a word. So is it really? Is it really? No, you did. Really, for you, Ev Love, they need to invent the stud finder. That's not a choice. Straight into plaster. Never mind. Kevlar, huh? Could the aliens have been wearing a spacesuit made with Kevlar? Could their alien spacecraft been wrapped in Kevlar? You know what Kevlar is used for, right? Body armor. And the cool thing about Kevlar is not like before you had metal plates. It's lighter. You can have the same protection as better protection than one of King Arthur's knights with 1/10 of the weight. Light materials, light, durable materials. You know, you need something to travel through space, something that's light and durable. Come on. High yield rice. Maybe aliens figured out a way. I know I'm being petty. I'm gonna throw that up for you. So, I'm being petty. Oh, sorry. Don't worry. Don't worry. But look at it with high yield rice. More heart stuff, bypass surgery. Maybe when they were doing alien autopsies, they came up with a new, different way to perform it and said, hey, this could work on us. I'm just saying maybe here. Integrated computer systems, guys. Yeah. ARPANET. First of all, I learned about ARPANET and I do a little IT, guys. I'm a little tech nerd sometimes, and I learned about ARPANET when we were doing networking, and I either failed to remember that the internet. This is the ARPANET is literally the birth of the internet. And where is it located? In the southwest of the United States of America. Fiber optics? Come on now. Is it for Brazil? I see you see this. The help of the aliens, but really what we're saying is that the aliens didn't help us. I'm just saying, is it possible that these are all the products and inventions that we got from taking a look at alien bodies and alien spacecraft? Was anybody thinking about sending? Would any human being on this Earth in 1970 or before, because it was coined in 1956. The term was coined in 1956, merely 8 years after Roswell. What human in his right mind would think of sending information using light through glass? Ultra pure, extremely thin glass, flexible glass. Huh? Yeah, you plug a fiber optic line up to your computer and go ahead and time travel back to like 97 and get on Napster and try to download an 8-minute song like Hotel California or some Meatloaf. I will do that for love, but I won't do that. I remember I was on LimeWire and it took me 4 days to download me some I Wanna Sex You Up by Color Me Bad. 4 days. Now, boom. I'm downloading I'm not using fiber optics. I'm just using straight cable, but I will download that Call of Duty update, that little 100 gigabyte Call of Duty update in like 15 minutes. Waffle Sole running shoes. Is it possible? All right, maybe I'm getting there now. But is it possible that maybe the aliens were wearing some Nikes? Is it possible? Electric ignition, that definitely got stolen off the spaceship. MRI, what if the aliens had some type of a craft where, like we see today when we're watching like Aliens or what is it called? I can't think. You know the movies I like, Evelyn. Help me out. Help me out, Ev. I was just watching Prometheus, you know, like the precursor to Aliens, and they have all the medical stuff on board their ship. Could we have? I'm just barcode scanning. Did you know when you scan the barcodes, the scanner's not picking up those black lines, it's picking up the space between the black lines? Let's let you know. Wrigley's chewing gum. Could we have gotten? Chewing gum was out before 1974, obviously. 1975, global warming. We got a supercomputer in 76, personal computer, and GPS. Come on, guys. Could any of this have been lithium-ion batteries? Is this stuff and technology that we reverse engineered from the alien spaceship? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Is it possible? Oh, we got a caller. My bad, caller. Uh-oh, we already know who this is. And forgive me, because calls may not be the best right now, but let me throw you in here. What am I doing?
This president.
Are we?
What's going on?
Am I still? Oh, here we go. What's good?
Oh, she got the speaker on?
Yeah.
Hold on for a second, let me put my speaker on. Yeah, I couldn't hear you I couldn't hear it on the phone. I had to play the TV.
Cool. What's up? What do you think about all this?
Can't hear you. I can only hear you if I cut my TV on. I can't hear you on the phone. See your lips moving.
Yeah, I mean, so you got a. Is that better?
Yep, I can hear you now.
All right. Back in here, we'll figure it out. So what do you think about this alien craft? My whole thing I'm saying is, what I'm basically saying that I think that the government's crazy. I mean, obviously they're gonna keep some. I don't think it's right personally, but I can understand it. Go crazy over. But what I'm saying that a lot of the technology that we have, and obviously thinking about it as like a mechanical thing, but then when you think about the bodies and the vaccines have gotten that we have cured post Roswell, like, is there anything to it?
Of course. Of course.
What we're doing? We're just saying, of course.
I'm just saying, like, the people, like, we need to stop worrying about paying attention to the government, just pay attention to the world in general. The information's been out there, dying, bones, found all types of. We didn't see within the last 100 years how technology done boomed from big computers in a room to a cell phone. We watched that happen over time. So, I mean, obviously we have gotten technology. What we said about the Hitler incident, when Hitler did the thing in Antarctica, and went up there and had all that information and saying about how he had met a species or being that was up in Antarctica, and that's where he had all his weaponry, got his weaponry and all that stuff from, and how all the Americans, when it was over, how they took all that same information and went straight to Antarctica and been doing the same things, and now we are the most powerful. So it's like, I mean, just pay attention to how things happen in real time in your life and just look back from the time you've been born and now you can see that we we just happened overnight.
Oh yeah. Like we have gone through like I said in the beginning, like a tremendous technological, and it's that it happened around.
Russia got everybody is they're going to these other countries. They're not just going to these countries to conquer for gold and oil. They going for artifacts. It's all documented. It's not mass media. So something happens to where the ignorant have no choice but to recognize it. And then it's like, wow, but most people who think outside the box like angels or aliens. Same thing. Science and religion is the same exact thing. So if there's aliens, aliens are angels, angels are aliens. Some people worship these aliens. They came and helped civilizations, destroy civilizations, and people worship them. Here are your gods, your angels, all of this is the same thing. It's now you're gonna have now what's gonna happen is that fake religious thought that you got of a picture is gonna come looking crazy different. They've been showing you these ugly, they've been showing you these beings and making us fear them, and then giving us these fake happy-go-lucky beings and wanting us to love them. But it's gonna be these ones that's coming here that don't look like us, and they look like everything that we've seen on TV, but then we assume to fight them. So you keep the people blind so that you can get them to fight your wars. It's the reason for keeping us blind like this. But stuff that's like this is coming out, they're gonna get rid of it. Fast as it happened, and everybody started caring about the people who died in the damn Titanic, and go look for the Titanic. They forgot it just happened in Vegas when we was up there May 30th. Everybody forgot that fast. Because they got slow attention spans. Don't nothing matters except what's thrown in front of TV. And now this is crazy, bro. I'm glad they're waking up. That's all. Glad they're waking up. David Icke, go, David Icke. Billy Carson, go.
Oh yeah, I've been on the David Icke. Wow, I've been listening to, like watching David Icke for over a decade now. I mean, I've always just thought that stuff was interesting. And then like when there was a thanks for calling, Rec, by the way. Richie Revolution, guys. I'm thinking about abandoning the lines because they're acting kind of crazy. I'm getting rid of the lines, guys. Not right. Hit me in the chat.
Many people know them as the Jumpout Boys in their city.
Hit me in the chat. All right. So, definitely. So, right. We're catching up now. And this, for me, this is what it is. I think over the years that we've been, as American society, general, overall, we have had less and less trust for the government. And there have been people screaming to the top of their lungs that, yeah, we have aliens. But not just that. We have to now address a revisit, respin the block on all the other stuff that the government's been denying. We have to look into this stuff critically, seriously, and we need to do this now. So that's all I'm saying. Like any type of conspiracy that we've ever thought of, that needs to be revisited. I was watching JFK, written by Oliver Stone, and JFK was like when the movie was actually made in the 90s, there was they had maybe 10 or 15 years until the government was going to actually give full report on what happened in Dallas when John F. Kennedy was assassinated. Why would evidence be, withheld? Why would it be hidden and locked away with an actual, and they give legal, with a document saying, hey, we're going to lock this away for the next 50 years. And this is America. Like, how do we get to do that over here? How do we allow that to happen over here? Maybe Revolution is right. Keep you distracted, keep you fighting amongst yourselves. while we do our thing. But Ev Love, you know this. When I told you that story of how I saw the spaceship when I was in DC, and you didn't believe me, I told you how they faked it. They just masked it in a cloud. That's it. So if you don't think that when I was showing you the Popular Science article of all of the beautiful inventions and vaccines that we have gotten since Roswell, perhaps there's some type of cloaking technology. You already know, guys. I love me some cloaking technology. The Klingons were great at doing that on Star Trek. Just saying. All right. Yeah, they found that. That little alien man, David Grusch. The implications. All right. If you enjoy the government conspiracies and this craziness that's going on, then I have something for you. Who Cloned Tyrone? You guys got to check this movie out. All right, you have to. Gotta check out Who Cloned Tyrone. It's that dope, and I know you're gonna like it. The reason is the film stars John Boyega. Right. Get you right here. Look, it's John Boyega. Yo, one of the first movies I ever seen him in, he was a kid, and he damn near looks the same. It was a British movie called Attack the Block. Bunch of kids, and they were actually fighting aliens and like the projects in England, in the hood. I don't know how that's done. But it's a great movie. Check him out. Of course, you saw him in Star Wars. He was in Detroit, the movie Detroit, about the Detroit riots in the 60s. John Boyega. His name isn't Tyrone in the movie. He plays a character called Fontaine, who's a savvy street hustler, and he lives in a predominantly black community that has its problems, but it's kind of tight knit. And then one night things take a wild turn when he gets caught up in shooting outside a motel by some shady, mysterious figures. But don't worry about that. That's not the craziest part. It gets crazier. People are acting really crazy while they're doing everyday things like munching on fried chicken or getting hair relaxers or even sipping the grape drink, that drink. It's like some out of this world phenomenon is messing with their heads. What could it be? Did you guys watch it? Did you got to be in the mood for it? Ramit said it was so good. McKaylin said she doesn't believe in aliens, even though, I just explained how this guy with a top secret clearance says that aliens exist, but that's cool. We're going to move on. Yeah. Said you got to be in the mood for it. It's kind of surrealish. And I think it's kind of, I don't want to say it's a copy, but it seems like it is like the new director, his name is Jules something else. Anyway, it looks like he was kind of, what's my man who did Sorry to Bother You? Boots Riley. I'm clapping for myself because I remember things. I hate when I forget something while I'm on live. It's the weirdest because I don't like to just pick up Google. But yeah, John Boyega's in it. And he teams up with Jamie Foxx. Speaking of clones, Cloned Tyrone, Jamie Foxx is in the movie. And man, Jamie Foxx kills it. He plays Slick Charles. Killed it. He did his thing, funny, entertaining. But on real, Tiana Paris. I don't really watch Chirac, but she's from Chirac. Did some WandaVision, a little Survivor's Remorse. She was in Candyman, the remake, not the original Candyman. I haven't seen the remake. I want to check it out. But she killed it as well. And let me show you a little thing. If you guys have not seen the movie, if you have not seen the movie, I am about to drop a little Easter egg. I'm going to drop a good 2 Easter egg. But honestly, when I was watching it, it was really good. Please check it out. And we can probably talk about it next week some more. But check this out. Oh, yeah. This is Jewel Taylor. He's the director and co-writer of the movie.
Hey, I'm Jewel Taylor, director of Cloned Tyrone, and I'm about to reveal a few deep cuts that you might have missed the first time around. Storyline that kind of plays out in the background. Beginning, we see a CD merchant Ruckus CDs. You know, she pulls up to the store at the beginning. She's next seen underground. So having been abducted, having some Clockwork Orange-esque things happen to her. There's a little bit of a time jump, right? And we see her face on the missing sign. There's a lot of missing people posters like kind of peppered throughout, but we kind of focus on this one because we've seen her. And at the end, when they are storming the castle, so they free her, and we see her on the news reuniting with her family at the end.
I don't want to give too much. I don't want to give too much away. I only show that part from the director dropping those little Easter eggs in just to let you know that I know. Like they put a little thought in this movie, and there is so much. Like I said before, it wasn't the one that Delaanne did not said you got to be in the mood for it. But me, somebody that likes sci-fi, I like those crazy surreal type of weirdo movies, and this is one. It's great action comedy. Damn it, Kiefer Sutherland was in it. I was like, is that Kiefer Sutherland? And I was like, no, they got a Kiefer Sutherland knockoff. And then I checked the IMDb, and damn it, it was Kiefer.
Trying to play me.
You know what I mean? What's going on here? Uh-oh. Don't say my real name. You know where she got that, right? She got that from me. Because I'm like playing Call of Duty online, you know, and I got a gamer tag that is nothing like my real name. She'll like be saying my name in the background, and now I gotta hear people be like, Maurice, and you know I'm kind of old school. Maurice is kind of old school name. They be making fun of me. So I'll be telling Kiki like, don't be saying my real name. Yo, I'm gonna hit that button again. Yo, here. Pops, it's funny that you said you like that soundtrack. I'll play a little more for you, and this is why.
Now that they've been under the influence, yeah, we're like, well, how did they stop? We decided on subaural frequencies. We decided to mess around with like this super low Morse code that basically starts to say everybody stop and surround them, stop and subdue. And then when they are kind of set front, fail, so it's actually basically carry on or like as you were. And then they hear that, they carry on and go back to what they were doing. Shout out to our sound editors for like going and like forcing the Morse code for this.
Many people know them as the Jumpout Boys in their city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the soundtrack was good. As you can see, they played around with the soundtrack as well. I mean, I think it was just it was a nifty, smart Good movie. Check it out. It reminds me just like Summer Adventurous. I felt like a kid watching something in the 80s again. It was one of those type of deals. But check it out. Cloned Tyrone. All right, we're getting through it. Let me check the time. Yo, you know what? You're not even lying. She did at the end of the movie. You know, Erykah Badu does her. Ramit, did you know this? And was it 1990? It was 97. Anyway, it is something. Flashback. Flashback took me to a concert in Camden, New Jersey, and the concert was called Smokin' Grooves. I will never ever forget this. Flashback, you are the man. It was called Smokin' Grooves. I was in high school, but the reason why it was called Smokin' Grooves is because it was like an outdoor event. Rappers would come there. Erykah Badu was there. The lineup was crazy. The Far Side was there. AZ Foxy was there. Outkast was there. The local band Crew, The Case, Catch a Case, Another Case. Cypress Hill was there, did a full set, and bought a whole bunch of pyrotechnics and stuff. Flashback went to go see Parliament Funkadelics.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
That's who you went to go see. And let me tell you what, Flashback did his job as a father because he put me on to the funk. I am. I don't have a cool Dr. Funkenstein nickname or Sir Nose or anything like that, but I appreciate Bootsy Collins, host James Brown. Made me love that bass. But yeah, we went to Smokin' Grooves. Like, I want the P-Funk. He was like, I want the P-Funk. I would have passed out if I saw myself dead in the yeah. You're late. You're late there, guy. But yeah, we went to Smokin' Grooves. Great concert. Erykah Badu does her set, and I was honestly like, that was one of the people that I wanted to see. She had just did the Bottleism like not that long ago, and she's touring. And one of my favorite songs is Other Side of the Game. I like the group, and she just goes chill. And I love me some Erykah Badu. And that song came on, and I remember we was in Camden at the waterfront joint, and they started fighting when Other Side of the Game came on. Erykah, if you watching this, I know you probably watch me every week. If you remember that, I was there. And let me tell you what she does at the end at Camden. She does Tyrone loud. She says the whole thing. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. We were right there when she did Tyrone. Those people cheering when she sings it. When you hear it, I'm part of those people cheering. I was in high school too. I ain't had a bass like I had it, so I was probably like too. But yeah, she killed that song. And right there, it was like kind of like a made up thing that she did right there. It rocked. The band was, the Roots were there too. They killed it. But yeah, the band was there and that was great. I think De La was there too.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yo. Now, as I'm thinking, I'm getting sued. Flashback, I owe you so much. I don't even like I'm not a concert going type of guy, but that was one of the best concerts. Smokin' Grooves. What's up, Murph? It's good there. Things out there. Oh, how are things? All right. Bow, bow, bow. This is where we're going. What we got next? Oh yeah. I told myself not to forget this, and then I forgot. All right, so when I was watching Who Cloned Tyrone, I got a sense of Black Dynamite in there. It's kind of like a Black Dynamite mixed with, but yeah. Anyway, there is another Easter egg in there, and I absolutely positively picked it up the first view in. John Boyega is carrying a 40 ounce as his character, and he pours some into the cup of a man standing outside of the local convenience store in which he purchased that 40 ounce liquor. And on the label of that 40 ounce said Anaconda Liquor. Anybody seen Black Dynamite? You know.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Always. We're talking about Mitch. We're talking about Mitch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mitch McConnell, Minority Leader of the United States. Yeah, he is. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. So the other day, Mitch McConnell, I can just hit video here. It's going to be right here. Let's check it out. Of course.
I'm a first-time home buyer, and I'm realtor.com.
All you got to do is realtor.com or the app.
We do.
Word. I gotta watch these ads you got. Damn, that's a long ad, guys. I feel like I should get my email, like a link. NDA. All right, so Mitch McConnell usually once a week gives like a little press conference out in the Rotunda, the Capitol building, where he was. Those already. I don't think that Mitch McConnell got cloned like Tyrone. I really don't. But I kind of thought this when I first saw it. Let's just check the video.
And a string of this week been good bipartisan information, and a string of
They're whispering. I'm going to show you something. All right. First of all, right here, when this lady in the green walks up, this is when he.
And a string of.
And he stopped. All right. So when I first saw this, I'm like, yo, damn. That man stopped. Like, he stopped. But it looked like she said something. He was trying to speak, and maybe she said something. He kind of lost his train of thought. That's what I was thinking at first. Like, he's older. We have these, like, little moments when as you're getting older with your brain slowing down and everything. But, like Evelyn says, McConnell looks sick. Oh, man. Murph, you on fire, because I'm not going to lie. You might have a point with that poster child for term limits. I didn't know you were going to get political like this on an effing Thursday, but let the children sing for you, sir. Let's rewatch, because I mean, I'm not even going to play with sound anymore. I just want to rewatch. He's kind of moving. He's kind of slow there. He had some issues where he fell before, and he's already had a stroke. This man is, I think, around 82 years old, and he's been in the Senate. He's been serving America for a grip now, guys. He looks so sick. That's sad to watch, as much as I don't agree with his ways. That's nice that you say that, because, I mean, both the left are, some people on the left side are flaming him, saying that he paused because he saw Satan or something like that. There were some memes. You know I like to bring out some memes, but could tell. Like, he's really, really slowing down. And you need your mind. In politics, obviously, you need your mind. And just to see, you know, Mitch, how he is now, how much he's deteriorated from like over the last 5 years, it's sad to see. I wish him personally. I don't like all his policies or anything. I don't like most of his policies or anything. But from one human to another, buddy, get well soon. Seriously. That's what I got to say about that. But we're not done here. We're not done here, right? Not right. Like, get that man some sweatpants. You shouldn't be wearing a tie like that. He should be wearing a turtleneck or something. For that jaw. I'ma still roast him because he got all this going here. Can you imagine if Mitch McConnell grew a beard? Ramid, if you have Photoshop skills, can I get a picture of Mitch McConnell with a beard? Just whenever you're ready. But let's watch this one more time because I had just got done watching Who Cloned Tyrone, and I was like, yo, somebody said Olympia Black, and he froze. But let's watch this again. No sound, using our eyes. Watch it. Look at the guy on the left of him with the glasses and the red tie with the little dots. All right. Old lady walks in, kind of taps him. While he's in the middle of his press conference, she walks in like who is she? All right. So stops here. I'm gonna show you. Look at the gentleman on the left. They're like, yeah, something's going on here. They're trying to grab him. Watch that grip he puts on his forearm. He's gonna put a grip on his forearm. You see that? He's gripping his arm. He's gripping his arm. Guys, I had to do some, look, sir, I understand. When it gets back up and running, don't forget, we're gonna need to see Mitch with a beard. All right, so that's what we got here right now. But you saw Emmett Till. Is this what we're doing? You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on the Me, Me, Me theme song, right? And whatever you guys want to say about Mitch McConnell, I'm just gonna let the camera go. This song is about maybe 45 seconds to a minute. You go crazy, and I'm just gonna, when I come back, I just want to see everything you're saying. So Richard Hatcher, I know you got more in the holster. There's more in the clip. Let it out. The show's not over. We're just letting Flashback make comments. Come on. All right, I couldn't wait. Oh, active participant. Hold on, let me finish it. Go ahead. Go ahead, I'll wait. You guys say whatever you want about Mitch McConnell. It's your show too. Jumpout Guys.
Many people know him as the Jumpout Boys in their city.
That's funny. This is all we got? All right, I'm back. That's how you take a water break / vape break. Boom, in the middle of the show. Excuse my back. Excuse my back. All right, I'm back. This is all we got. There you go.
ain't nothing.
It is something flashback. It is something flashback because this man is trying to do. No, I'm not even going to go there. Mitch McConnell, get well soon, please. But while we still have Mitch up here, hold on, let me bring it back. Show you again. They're going to get him out of there. Now, Mitch did come back, but you see right here, he's putting a little pressure right there on his forearm. He's going to put the pressure. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why, guys. I did a little research. I ain't no doctor. But I was like, that was weird to me because I've been watching Who Cloned Tyrone. We got a back and forth going between Will Merp High and Ricard Hatcher. Will, what are you talking about? He was back 20 minutes later saying that he was all right. Y'all thought I was finished? That's how he came back. He's like, y'all thought I was finished? I think he needs to...
To the left.
And I'm not talking about left side of the aisle. I'm just talking about, get the fuck out of here, Mitch McConnell.
I like it.
Get out of here, Mitch. I can't stop it. I'm going to do whatever I feel like doing, however I feel like doing, because this is America. Oh, wow. This one right here, this might be the most ignorant one. This one right here. I wouldn't think it would come from Ramid. That is definitely a Will Merp High type of move. Oh, wow. You guys are pouring in. That was right. It comes in late. All right, back to the real news, though. They're thinking that Buddy, that Mitch over here, he had an ischemic stroke, and that occurs when the blood supply, and I'm reading, blood supply part of the brain is interrupted or reduced, preventing brain tissue from getting oxygen and the nutrients. Brain cells begin to die in minutes. A stroke is a medical emergency and prompt treatment is crucial. And that brings me to the arm bar that he looked like he got put into. That's what that brings me to. Zoom in again. See, hand locked on arm. Hand is locked on his arm. And look at me hitting buttons that I shouldn't be. All right, so I'm going to tell you the reason why. And it says that a new study proved that the simple treatment works. What doctors have been using, they've been taking the little blood pressure cuffs and putting it on patients' arms for stroke. Before, they had been doing it for cardiology patients. But they also said that it helps the mortality rate, and those that received the treatment in the ambulance actually had lower scores on the scale, and they were less clinically ill. So, hey guys, if you see somebody and it looks like they're having those, what do you do to Obama, Flash? Tell us. You can't call in because I turned the phone lines off. Karma for blocking Obama-era legislation. He ain't lying. He's not lying. Not lying. Guys saw my, guys are looking at my, don't look at my playbook. All right, so yeah, that's what it says. That applying that pressure right there on the arm, we're using a regular blood pressure cuff, and when you don't have a blood pressure cuff, you can do just what the gentleman did. I am assuming this is what happened. Don't get me twisted right here. Do not get me twisted. I'm just assuming that's what happened. All right? So we got the jokes out. Listen, in all seriousness, Mitch McConnell is over 80 years old. he was most likely experiencing the ischemic shock that I just, stroke that I just said. And like I said, experts say that putting pressure mid-arm on the patient may help to save their life. Yeah. We episodes live July 27th, 2023. Guys, don't forget, not today. I'm just, it's a habit to tell you guys to call in, but I did. Phone lines are down right now because I took them down.
What you cheering?
What are you cheering for? We like the phone lines. So moving on, not pictured here on our show, but I had to come back, and like I said, I was gonna re-spin the block. I think I got it. Yo, Carlee. Are we gonna yay her? No, we're not gonna yay her. But yeah, I'm going back to Carlee Russell. I'm going back to Carlee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Carlee Hustle. No. Carlee Hustle. Carlee Russell. Carlee Russell. As you know, earlier this month, around on I think it was the 13th, Carleethia, that's her real name, Russell, a.k.a. Carlee, a.k.a. Carlee, a.k.a. Carlee Hustle, went missing after reporting that she found a wandering baby on the side of an Alabama interstate. Yeah, we went all through the events that happened on last week's show, so you can check that out. It is the one that's going to say 7/20/2023 live for the Thursday. But we went through that show, and we showed you the law enforcement, we showed you the media, we went through everything. And after that, only thing that I was waiting for was for Carlee Hustle, Carleethia Russell to, summon the courage. To keep it a buck.
The truth shall be, and it should be.
Right? So what we get is why am I doing this like this? We get Hoover, Alabama Police Chief Nick Durzis. He had the purple jacket on. He was the guy wearing all the little fly jackets. And what Chief Durzis did was read a statement from Carlee's lawyer with permission from Carlee. Of course. Let's check it out. I need an admin.
Good afternoon. Thanks to everyone for attending again today. I want to thank the members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation of the case. Last Wednesday, July 19th, I held a press conference and provided you with the facts of Carlee Russell's disappearance. I showed you the investigation was ongoing, helped you determine where Carlee was in the 49 hours of her disappearance. Today I've talked to and received a statement. Mr. Emery Anthony, attorney for Carlee Russell. Mr. Anthony has scheduled a meeting for Carlee to meet with investigators early this afternoon. Then I received an email stating that a statement was being provided by him on her behalf. Mr. Anthony asked that I read the statement in entirety, which I will do now. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area. She was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident. This was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone, any hotel with anyone, from the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department, and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carlee as she addresses her issues, attempts to move forward understanding you made a mistake in this matter. Carlee, again, ask for your forgiveness, prayers. We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to discuss this case. We're currently in discussions with Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case. We will announce those charges when and if they are filed.
Yep. And we will announce those charges when and if they are filed. Oh, damn.
That's the bullshit.
All right. So I think last week I said that she should, I think we came to the agreement that even before this statement, last Thursday, when we all knew in the bag that she was lying her ass off, I think we all came to the conclusion that no jail time, some community service. She's already gone through so much embarrassment. Her reputation, her name is pretty much damn ruined. But still, law's law, and there may be charges filed. How do we feel about that? Me personally, I think it's all right. If they feel like giving her, a month or two or 90, make her do 90 days, or I don't think jail time is it for her. I think she should have to get court-ordered mental health services. She definitely needs to do some community service. And she needs to do, I would double the time that they spent, about 3 days looking for her. She needs to do about 6 good days of community service. I don't know, 6 times, it's like 144 hours. 144 hours of community. You're hearing it first, because I'm just coming up with this off the top of the dome right now. I'm saying that's why she got a lawyer. Yeah, we know she got a lawyer. William, you know what? You're right about that. When I thought about the reason why she got a lawyer, this is the reason why I thought she got a lawyer. I thought she got a lawyer is because she's a lying ass coward. She's egotistical and she doesn't want to show her face, which she shouldn't. She shouldn't show her face. She should not show her face, right? Did she get the lawyer specifically? And I was thinking she got the lawyer specifically to write this apology for her. And I think the lawyer did a terrible job, because what he should have wrote was, Carlee lied about the incident. She misled people. And hopefully there would be a reason why she did it. She did it because blah, 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 whatever. But for him to say that she was not with anybody else, although there were multiple reports of a tall, lighter complexioned black man leaning over a car during that time. I mean, no one saw the baby, but a couple people saw that black man leaning over a car. The fact that happened, that she said nobody else was involved when, I mean, we're speculating strongly, all right? We know. And this is really the reason why she got the lawyer, because we know that her mother was definitely involved in this. Her father by proxy of the mother, because I don't think he really wanted anything to do with that. And it looks like to me like the mother orchestrated a lot of stuff after the fact with knowledge, knowing that her daughter was in fact not kidnapped. She wasn't kidnapped. Her mother kept on going on television, even after it was blatantly clear that her daughter was lying her ass off. Like, come on. We knew this. Guy's going in. She's going where she's going. She was cloned. I mean, I don't know. Can you? I was going to do a wig joke there. I'm not. I'm really not in the mood with it. I just want to spin the block and give you guys an update to let you know. Once again, Chief Durz's got a nice jacket tie combo going on. I'm not mad at him. This is what we can do while we're here, though. I mean, shit. It's entertaining. They are supposedly supposed to be giving, the Crime Stoppers were being given donations because of this case. Crime Stoppers is being asked to return donations. There's a whole bunch of just like little pain in the ass things that happen to the municipalities that be because she decided to lie, man. Really? And then with this, I was waiting for, you know, the apology, which it came out, because last week we were having this conversation before the apology, and we were talking in the same light, like, yeah, we know what happened. Know who shot who? You're the girl who got shot, that married man. Send us a link. Murph, to the link. Freedom of speech. He's not. That would be a crazy. That would be a could he used the. I'm gonna take that seriously. You might be onto something. I mean, I guess you can use any type of defense, but a freedom. There's got to be a precedence where someone's tried to use that already.
The administrator!
Somebody's had to try to use that one. Oh, Red Day.
And look what she did. Look what she did. And look what
I love that. I love that. I love it because
Bitch, I'm from Cumberland.
don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever.
Bitch, I'm from Cumberland.
Don't get it twisted. Yep, Carlee. Carlee! Ain't like better. But I got more. I got more. Yo, Oscar De La Hoya. I like boxing. I wouldn't say I am an extreme boxing fan. I think I'm a little bit over the casual fan, but I like boxing. I love boxing. And one of my favorite boxers that I love to watch boxing was Oscar De La Hoya. East LA. The Golden Boy. I remember watching Oscar fight. It was a year after the Olympics in 92. Maybe he's fighting in 93. Anyway, Oscar has a documentary on HBO Max, whatever. I think it's called Max now. And I haven't seen the YouTuber boxing. But please do me a favor and shoot a link and we'll look at it. Because I was just basically going to tell y'all guys with this one to just check it out. Oscar De La Hoya fought everybody. He is a 6-time, not 1, not 2, not 3. He is a 6-time world champion. Like 6 different weight classes and divisions. He won it in super featherweight. He won it in lightweight. He won it in light welter. Welterweight, which I think that's when he was a beast at welterweight. I liked him at welterweight. Light middleweight and middleweight. He was 5'10", 73-inch reach. And he only fought 45 fights. We did the serial killer last week. The list killer. I still got it. Still got the stuff from the setup from last week. This is the list killer's victims. You see how I just jump. What are we talking about here? You guys are about to see something personal in my relationship lifestyle right here. As you can tell, I'm a black man. And my wife is Dominican, which means usually on fight nights, If there's a black versus any type of Latino Hispanic fighter, we're debating. We're debating. It doesn't even have to be. It could be Manny Pacquiao because, you know, yeah, I mean, he's from the Filipinos. That's like I don't even want to talk about someone's race or ethnicity, not on YouTube, not in 2023. But seriously. Oh, sorry, back there. Yeah. Good movie, Cage No More. Nice. We'll check that out. Right now, we're talking about Oscar De La Hoya. We're talking about his reign, man. He fought everybody, but yeah, he had total 45 fights. He had 39 wins. Out of those 39 wins, 30 of those were by knockouts. He took 6 losses. Can anybody tell me? I don't have these shirts ready yet. I do not. But I will give you. Can anybody tell me the 6 people he lost to? In the chat. Anybody? 6 people he lost to. Anybody? He fought everybody. He fought the greats. He fought Purnell. He fought Chavez. He fought what's the other boy that came up with Chavez? Camacho. He fought Hector Camacho, right? Yep. He fought Camacho. He fought Tito Trinidad. He lost that one. That's one of them. He lost Shane Mosley. I just told you. He fought Shane Mosley. Fernando Vargas. Fought Mosley again. Bernard Hopkins. Mayorga, Ricardo. Mayweather. You guys remember Mayweather fight, don't you? Early 2027. Did you know, when I was watching this documentary, this is something that I forgot what came back. Everybody was talking trash. Mayweather's always running, and you already know there's a certain people that talk about Mayweather when it comes to boxing, and this happened around the De La Hoya Mayweather. Even though that made history, we can talk about De La Hoya Mayweather. I can talk about that for 2 hours because they invented the 24/7 reality show for HBO specifically for that fight that made that fight go through the roof. I think Floyd was still going as Pretty Boy Floyd at the time. He wasn't even money yet. He was about to become money, but he wasn't even money yet. And that was one of the biggest fights. But I remember everybody was like, yo, he was running. Here we go. This is what I deal with. And people were talking about De La Hoya always running. They said De La Hoya ran from Chavez, which he did. But Julio's a boxer. Sorry. Julio Cesar Chavez was a brawler. He brawled. He wasn't like he could throw punches. He'd get in shape, but he was a left hand, right hand fighter. Wendy, I'm stopping this show just for you. I love you, Mama. Wendy, come on. Right. So yeah, he fought everybody. Anyway, people were complaining that De La Hoya was running, and he went through some stuff. He went through a lot of stuff. Let's just say that, at the age of 10 years old, he would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go run as part of his training through East LA at 4 o'clock in the morning at a time where pimps, prostitutes, gangsters, nothing good was out. Him as a little kid by himself was running through the streets of East LA, getting that work in. That was something interesting that I learned. Also, I learned that he has an older brother that was a boxer who had the more talent, but didn't stick with it, and Oscar eclipsed him. He wasn't the one that they thought. He wasn't the brother that they thought was going to be the one, but he ended up becoming the one. I respect that. I respect that as a little bro, on some little bro shit. They also talk about Oscar's Got to do it. They also talk about this incident. I'm putting this picture up. Just look at the one behind my head. Don't look at those other ones because I don't want to play that man out like that. But they go into explaining this in the video. The woman that was accused of, taking those pictures and trying to blackmail Oscar actually shows up in there. A lot of women that were with Oscar during his reign. I gotta take this. It's giving me a headache just at it. Pause.
What you cheering?
Oh. Delete. I don't want to see that. Anyway, they go into his issues with drinking and drugs, and it's got to be tough for somebody named the Golden Boy, to live life like that. But it's a great documentary. It's a 2-part series. I think the total time of the documentary is about 2.5 hours total. So I don't understand Flashback, I don't understand. I do remember him fighting Purnell in AC, and that was one of the fights where I looked at Mayweather kind of sideways because Purnell gave him that business. Like basically gave him a boxing lesson, and the powers that be let him win in Atlantic City.
What you cheering?
Where are you cheering? That was Oscar. Oscar, check it out. Once again, Oscar. I'm gonna put Doc real quick. I always hit that Z because my fingertips are built like the bottom of a baseball bat. This is the one you want to watch. Golden Boy, HBO Max, Flash. Check that out, Flashback. Everybody in the chat, check it out. Interesting. If you like documentaries, if you like boxing, that's a pretty good one. And what I really do like the people in this camp, they obviously they're gonna protect him because he's Oscar De La Hoya. He's still out there working, trying to get money. But at the same time, they kind of kept it real with him too, and I respected that. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know. Watch that. The Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya documentary on HB. All right. I'm not even paying. Guys, I'm not even looking at the clock here. Look at this. I'm going for a record now. We got one more story. And I usually try to pick up something I've seen off the internet, and this is basically what I found. This man, I'm going to call him Mr. Gibson because I've been doing research, and I can't find his name. I was looking at his live. He was live streaming today because he's been having issues, and I didn't get a name out of there. So I'm calling him Gibson because obviously he's wearing a shirt that says it's a Gibson thing. You wouldn't understand, like those family reunion type t-shirts, so he's got to be related to the Gibson. So I will refer to him as Mr. Gibson. However, if you go on Instagram, as we're going on Instagram, you can find him, and his name is what are we doing? Let me move my screen. I'm going to have out of control. Alt. His name is Fishing Bay 2GA. His name is Fishing Bay 2GA. It's not Bay like Salt Bay. He's not Bay like Salt Bay, right? Where's my cherry? That's what I live to, right? But Bay as in he's from Oakland. She got an LA face with an Oakland booty. Huh? What song is that from? Got an Oakland face with an LA booty. No Googling. I'm going to give you half of the song. If anybody can tell me. I got these talking shit, getting clicks t-shirts pre-ordered. And you might be able to win one if you can tell me who sang the lyric, "She has an LA face with an Oakland booty." Let me know by the end of the show, and I will reach out to you and do that. All right, so Fishing Bay 2GA moved from Oakland to Georgia. And I'm going to take you on his page right now. I want to take you to the bottom of his page because really what's happening is, and I've been going on Facebook. I've been on Instagram every day and he pops up in my reels and he's always having the same problem. Now, if you look at his page right here, and this is like the beginnings of his page. Look at this. Notice the pictures. Notice that, you know, he likes fishing. Right? Likes to fish. We'll scroll. Look, oh man, look. People of different colors in here. Older white lady in here. He's fishing with his friends. Looks like a pretty chill dude. That I had these. Ev, remember I had these shells? Like the makes sense. Had 2 different pairs. And then they got the suede on the inside of crazy. But I had those. Those were years ago. So you can see he's got a page dedicated to fishing. So unfortunately, I didn't meet him through just fishing or his love of frying up some fish. I met him this video, which has now gone viral.
He's not. Hey, so y'all hear what I go through, right? This the third person. I'm in my own neighborhood, and a white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. Another white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. This is the third time. She's like, oh, no, I'm not giving you permission to film. This is my phone. I can film and do whatever I want. I study the law. I study the law. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, don't leave now. Do you want to say, hey, do you live here? Where you live? What's your address?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
This is unbelievable.
Where do you live? Why?
What's your name, by the way? Because at the next meeting, I'm definitely going to mention you. wait. Matter of fact, let me turn this phone around. Let me go ahead and get your. Hello.
Yo, so you see, he's going through some issues. And let me tell you guys, that's part 1. Let's go part 2. Let's go to part 2 because this one went viral. Let's see. I think he's being approached by a representative of the HOA, Association of the Community that he lives in. Let's check it out.
Asked you earlier.
Yo, I just noticed something. Flashback. Flashback. He got your brisket smokers. He's wearing your brisket smokers, Flash. Yo, look at that man's feet. Look at his feet. Oh, he got, oh my goodness. Oh, he got the basic straps on. I know the ball of his ankles stink. Look at them sandals. It does kind of look like Benny, right? Like, seriously. Like, do you think he dressed to go approach him? Like, yo, let me put these flops with the straps on. These BDSM 11s. You know, these Judas Iscariot 12s on. And then he puts on the t-shirt. Now, you know what? That is a Snoopy t-shirt, a.k.a. Snoopy is also known as Joe Cool. This guy's not being. He wants to show off that he's Joe. Has the big red cross in the middle, just in case this guy's a blood. But he has Snoopy leaning against the red cross, wearing a blue jacket, just in case the guy he's approaching is a. But if you knew anything, this guy's from Oakland. They don't really have. They got gangs in Oakland. They don't really blood encrypt it in Oakland. Not like they do it in LA. I'm just throwing out that for you guys. All right, so this is part 2. Let me finish it.
Introduce yourself. Who are you? That's good to know.
John McCollum, where you live?
Right down
Where? What street? What's your address? Say that again.
on tape. You're recording it.
We got on the first time.
Where do you
All right.
live?
Where do you live?
Told you.
That don't mean
And
I
where
gotta
do you
tell
live?
you where I live. Who does that? You can break into my home.
Hey,
I don't know you.
police officers.
He stopped her because she was doing a little. She was just doing a little too much with that. But yeah, I don't talk to strangers. That's good. Listen, I know it doesn't say part 3, but I've been going through these videos. I am for certain that this is part 3.
Okay.
We got some. Yeah. Already cleaned them and everything.
Best eating fresh water?
Yeah. But so.
It's crappy.
No, it's not crappy.
I said bluegill's best eating like crappy.
Oh, no, I like crappy too. But so, the crazy thing to me is that the same people literally harass me all the time. The same people. I'm Anthony. Trust me.
Where's the car gonna be registered? Catching anything out here?
Yeah, we got a little something.
Okay.
We got some, yeah. Already cleaned them.
This guy living in his neighborhood trying to fish. Every time he goes to fish, he's being approached by many people talking about he's HOA. He got approached by 2 HOA presidents. This man can't fish. He cannot fish in his neighborhood. Yo, guess what the name of the community he lives in? Yes, please, somebody. I've been talking all night. I've been hitting buttons for you, giving you interesting newses and musics, and you can't guess for me? Please guess. I forgot what you're supposed to be guessing right now. I am out of it. This is just crazy. This is crazy. Oh, yeah. The neighborhood he lives in is called Plantation. Right? So he's actually from Noonan, Georgia. Like, it's about 40 miles from Atlanta. They're a 2-hour flight from Philly. Noonan, G. Got a population of 43,000, 2020. And that went up damn near 10,000 people in a year. So they're averaging about an intake of 1,000 people each year. They use the 770 and the 678 area code. And Noonan, Georgia happens to be around 975 feet above sea level. Oh, man. Yo, let me tell you. I'm just showing you a couple of them. One of his neighbors who had the same issue here that he's showing. Yo, go check his page out. Send him a little love and support. I checked his live today, and I found something. I can't remember what he had to say. I paused it right here because he's going to say something. Check it out. Mr. Gibbs.
I left. Homeboy spot where we ain't nobody gonna beat with us. Yeah, white guy, super posting it. After that, Debo, white guys, friendship. And white lady, thought we had something both used to be her experience. I finally know you. I just want to tell you right now, more than the neighborhood behind you than you think. We don't like them either. Who's them? the boomers. It's definitely that not just bothering you, bothering, but more so me, of course. 4 times in one day. I asked her, I said, "It bother you? Bother me too. You fish? Yeah, I fish. I fish with my bow. I fish with my husband. I do that. How long you live? 3 years. Oh, okay. How many times you been bothered? How many times did the police get called on you? Whoop, there it is, 0. So I understand you bother you. So that bothers you times and 3 times in one. Other time I went fish bother me more than 4 times more, maybe like 10. I do understand the boomers are the problem.
All right. I mean, let's see. Let me go through here. I'm gonna hit a couple buttons here.
This isn't okay, man. This is not okay. This has to be racist.
I mean, you know, one of my favorites gonna be the. Where is it? No, did I get rid of it? I didn't get rid of it. I think I got rid of the button. Yo, did you really? You Googled that. I was just singing in the house the other day. I thought you were going to get that quicker. Almost boomer the other day. Well,
I'm a risk taker.
He's a risk taker.
A calculated risk taker.
Well, I would have been like,
Time out. Because y'all trying to play me.
yeah. I know I did the Vince, but you want the other one. Where's the other one? I can't even find the button now. And no, I want more. Look what?
And look what she did.
Oh, no, that's not it. I ain't scared.
I ain't scared of you.
Nope, that's not it. I had the racist. What are you Oh, hold on. I know what you're talking about, Rod.
If you're not Caucasian, then leave.
Right? That's the one we're talking about.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Right? I found it once. I can find it again one more time. The moral of the story here in Noonan, Georgia is, Vince.
If you're not Caucasian, then leave.
Love, you would move?
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse. Oh! It got worse. And it's gonna get worse. Crazy.
Yeah. Guys.
Bitch, I'm from Cumberland. The American dream dead.
Hold on, I got a new button. Listen.
And look what she did.
Oh, no, that's not it. I gave y'all the boost. What do y'all know about Jay Dilla? Ladies and gentlemen.
Terrible.
That's right.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
There's some black people in here right now, like,
Oh, hold on. This is how I be in the studio. You can't see me. You gotta get that here. Now, some people will hit it here with this if they're really singing out. If there's Bruce Springsteen and they're singing real hard, sometimes you just gotta get in here. Just hit this little right here. That's the Marvin Gaye. You see this? That's when you're on that mic. I'm gonna show you the mic. Bring the mic up. Right? You hit that Marvin Gaye. You got it. Ooh, baby. Right. A storm is rising inside of me.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
Ooh. All right. Yo, it's 9:26. My goal was to 9:30 this. I was going to stop talking at 9:30. Right? Oh my God, now I got to play back. Anybody got anything? Anything? Brazil says he sees my my vocals. I think those are those laughing? Are you laughing at my vocals here? I don't know if you're joking with me or you seriously like my smooth tones. I have no idea. But Love agrees. Haro's LOLing, so you guys are playing a joke on me. All right, anybody got any news, any crazy news? Anybody want to send a link so we can visit anything? Anybody got anything to share? I forgot to tell you guys, yeah, when you're in chat, you go to like a site or something, just hit the link and that I'm tired, but I'm still watching to support you. And guys, that's what it's all about. Yo, Kiki, you are a real one. Hold on, let me shout it out with the megaphone. Kiki, you a real one. Right? That's what I got. Look at that support. Jokes. When you listening with your eyes closed, like you be listening to the movies, I do the same thing. I like to watch movies through osmosis. All right, let me remind you guys real quick. We did it. We talked about Carlee Russell. She's not pictured. We talked about David Grusch and the aliens. We talked about Oscar de la Hoya, Boxing Hall of Famer. We spoke about Cloned Tyrone, top Netflix movie. And we spoke about Mitch McConnell. Mitch Glitch. Damn. Now I think of that, Glitch McConnell. You like that? Aww. Yeah? Yeah? You like it? You like it? You like it? Thank you, sir. Now I can't stop singing because Brazil just got me. She telling everybody I got the smooth vocals. I'm about to start an album. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I got you guys. You know what? Yeah. You gassed me, Brazil. That's what you did. Damn it, you got me. Oh no, we don't go out with that. You know how we go out. Appreciate you. July 27th, 2023. We episodes live. We did it. You did it. Thanks for showing up and showing out for me. I appreciate it. Yo, you already know we'll be back next week. More good content. We got some good stuff in store for you. We're almost done. Oh my goodness. Yo, we have the Black Wall Street. It is going. I'm damn near done editing. And when I'm done, you guys are going to like it. You guys are going to really, really like it. I got some stuff in there that you've never seen before on the YouTubes if you've been watching different documentaries that way. But, hey, you know what I'm talking about. You already know. Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Do not forget, hit like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. And we're going to get down. I appreciate you guys being here, showing up for me. Have a good night.